When I was 16 years old, my mom died of metastatic breast cancer. She was just 57 at the time. One of her sisters, my Aunt Betty, became like a second mom to me for the next 30 years. Betty ended up getting breast cancer too, years later, but she survived hers. I remember Betty lamenting to me years after that how she had survived cancer only to end up getting Parkinson's disease years after that. Now, I don't mean to in any way trivialize Betty's suffering, but she did get 20 years of life beyond having cancer. Last year, I was diagnosed with intermediate stage prostate cancer. Immediately following my cancer diagnosis, I got my very first tattoo, the Grim Reaper. This was not my first go-round with death. Death had flirted with me 20 years prior when my appendix burst and I went septic. I figured if death wanted to dance with me again, I was going to park it right on my shoulder where I could keep my eye on it. More than anything, getting this tattoo enabled me to assert some level of control in a situation where I otherwise felt completely powerless. I got my second and third tattoos just recently, Chinese lions or foo dogs. I got these following my successful recovery from my surgery for my prostate cancer. Chinese lions or foo dogs have a rich cultural history. They are commonly seen guarding the entrances to the temples in China. The male foo dog typically has his paw raised on a globe, whereas the female foo dog or Chinese lion has her paw on a pup. For my tattoos, I opted to have the male have his paw on a skull, since that was the symbol that I used for the Grim Reaper on my shoulder, and for me represented keeping death at bay for now. Additionally, on the male Chinese lion, I opted to have the bell on his collar light blue for the color of prostate cancer. The female Chinese lion or foo dog, I had her bell on her collar done in pink to represent breast cancer for my mom. And the pup under the female's paw I did in lavender, because that's the color representative for cancer survivors. I prefer to say that I survived cancer as opposed to having beat it, because I don't believe that any of us beat death. Death can be delayed, but never denied. The Greek philosopher Horace famously said, "Seize the day, put no trust in the morrow." Interestingly, to me, Horace died 11 days before he would have turned 57, the same age my mom was when she died, 57, the same age that I am now. I might have 20 to 25 years left, or I could be gone by tomorrow. In either case, for whatever time I do have remaining, I'm going to start sharing my stories with people, like you. This is my newest platform, 3 Tats and a Tail. I hope you'll find it worthwhile. If you do, please hit like and share, and tell your friends. Thank you. We'll see you again.